welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, hello, welcome, come on in. It's all things bridal and wedding today. Today is a tutorial on how I did my wedding makeup, which is this makeup here, and my hair, which again, is this hair here. This is exactly what I did on my wedding day, and some of you have asked for it, so I thought I'd do it. And we're going to talk all things wedding as well. So the wedding day, my point of view, what happened, my 2 naps. And yeah, if you guys are interested in getting ready with me or getting some tips, maybe this will help at least one person perhaps, then please keep watching. Hi, so just 2 disclaimers, okay? 1, my hair has faded colour and my roots have come through, so ignore that. 2, my tapes are nearly 2 months old, so they desperately need taken out, but I couldn't do my hair tutorial without my tapes in, because my hair is just not thick or long enough to do how I wore my hair. Oh, and 3, there's 3. I didn't have individuals on the wedding day. I actually had Doll Beauty Arabella. Have I got a spare pair? I will leave a picture of them on screen because I don't think I've got another pair. But those are the lashes that I did wear. But anyway, let's just do this. I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in a very long time, and I also have not worn makeup since the wedding day, so I'm very nervous, so just roll with me, okay guys? To start off, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Rebound Spray. I usually love the B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray, but I'm about 99.99999% they have discontinued it, which makes me sad, I won't lie. Primers, I will be mixing these 2. We've got the Estee Lauder Estee Edit. This is the Bronze Beam Team Hydrate and Glow, and then this is the Too Faced Hangover X, the major one, because I literally go through this like nobody's business. So this is like the first sit down video I've filmed since being married, and it's really weird. Ooh, I don't know if, does that mean that they're too big, you know, because it turns around often, or is it just because there's like 2 rings? But there are my rings. My engagement ring is diamond, sapphire, which sapphire is my birthstone, and then the wedding band is diamonds, and then there's a little bit of a pattern on the side as well. Oh my gosh, so yeah, I'm married obviously, and this is the makeup I did on my wedding day. I did all my makeup myself. My hair was like myself, with my bridesmaid very much assisting me, and my godmother helped out as well, because if you're not new here and you've been here for a while, you're well aware Sophie doesn't do hair. I don't enjoy hair. I'm way more of like, well, I used to be way more of like a makeup person over hair, and now I'm like nothing, especially the fact that I have my eyebrows microbladed and I can now wear fake lashes again, like individuals. I am literally just like, I wake up like this and then I leave the house. Like, that's my life. This primer is the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem primer, which I love. I think it's one of the best pore filling primers around. And I just target this around my cheeks. My nose is a huge one. And then I kind of just bring any excess around my forehead and my upper lip area. Oh yeah, I'm married. Wow. Let's do brows. Brows, no surprise, Morphe brow cream in Mocha and Almond. Mocha goes on the tail. Almond goes on the front bit. I have been setting them in place first with this Collection Colour Lash brow set. Is it a brow set or is it mascara? All Day Wear Colour Mascara, but it's a transparent one. I really want to try that Got To Be one. I've heard amazing things about it, so I think I might order it off Amazon. I am just going to skim through my eyebrows. I will obviously leave it in, but I'm just going to skim through it. I'm just going to comb them up. I do a bit of spot concealing as well, because I've still got breakouts. I thought maybe when I got to my age and I got married I'd stop getting breakouts, but no. And my skin is more textured than ever, so fantastic. Right, foundation is my favourite, well, my 2 favourite foundations. I went all over with NARS Sheer Glow. This was a brand new shade for me. This is the shade Valencia medium 5. I like this one because it's still like yellowy base, but there's a bit of like pink and redness to it, and in the sun I obviously go a bit more pinky and red, so I knew that with fake tan plus the sun that I was getting, because I was on holiday, this will be more of my undertone. Like I said, I did have some spots and I still do now. I added a bit of the Maybelline Superstay, which is one of my favorite foundations. Like these two together, like I've always said it in my collections and my declutters, if I just had these two foundations, I could do makeup for the rest of my life. I'm so happy. But yeah, I had these two, and I've got the shades 48 Sun Beige and 36 Warm Sun. And what I did was use the NARS Sheer Glow all over, and then took a bit of the Maybelline one and mostly focused it on my lower half of the face, because that's where I had most of my problems and where I still have most of my problems as well. I'm going to be using a Smith 118 brush. It's the same one I used on the day, but I love this brush. And I just spray it. What's in here? I think this is the Cover FX. It's not the Anastasia one because I didn't like it, but the Cover FX one, the nozzle stopped working, so I just decanted it into there instead. But yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but I'll show you anyway. This shade has almost like a little bit of a pinkiness to it, which I just enjoyed. So yeah, my wedding day was fantastic. I got married on the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022. It was 1000% intentional to get married on a date like that. I said to Tom, it was either going to be the 2nd of the 2nd, 2022, the 20th of the 2nd of 2022, or the 22nd. And just doing it abroad, we wanted to wait as close to warmth as possible. And I know the 20th and the 22nd is only 2 days different, but we came across the 22nd, and then that was it. And it was just, it was the best day ever. We are going to make a video all about how we planned a wedding abroad during COVID, how much it cost, everything like that. We're going to do a video on that on our channel together, which if you haven't subscribed or checked out, it's called Life as Waltons. I will leave it linked down below. As it's a new channel, if you type it in, sometimes it doesn't come up, but if you type in like Life as Waltons travel day, maybe that should come up. If you can't follow the link, whatever. But yeah, it was fantastic the day. Everyone came, all our family and everything came, and Tom's family stayed in a different resort. Everyone else stayed in the same resort we were in, which was really nice, just so that I knew everyone was nice and close. We had a really, really beautiful room, and then my friends stayed, they were really close to where the reception room was, and my brother's room was next to where the ceremony was, so everyone had a room nice and close. But Tom stayed with his family the night before in it's like a villa complex, but it's not like a house by itself kind of villa, it was a resort, and he stayed there the night before, and I was by myself. And I made it clear to everyone from the beginning, I was like, I want to get ready by myself. This is like the only thing that I'm really going to be proper bridezilla almost about, was the fact that I just want to get ready by myself. So all I did was put a couple of pumps of that Maybelline one on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take this Morphe sponge, which I adore, and I'm just going to focus it on like the lower half, just where I need more coverage and where I needed more coverage as well, because I still loved the Sheer Glow by itself, but because it was so hot I needed to make sure that I had enough thickness to kind of last through the ceremony, and it did, and it looked beautiful, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I made it clear to everyone I wanted to get ready by myself. This is just something that I just wanted to do. I get very overwhelmed so easy, and I knew if I had other people there, even though obviously they would all be happy and celebrating, and I just couldn't, I know I would have not been able to have dealt if there was a lot of people there. So everyone was super cool about it. Like everyone was like, that's no problem. And then so I was getting ready, photographer came. Oh my god, the photographer, Jonathan, was like the biggest ray of sunshine I've ever come across in my life. He literally opened the door and was like, hello, and I was like, hi. But I was literally, so I did both my eyebrows, and I carved one, and the door went, and I was like, well, who the fuck is this? Because they were like 20 minutes early. I made it also a point that I didn't want much coverage. So we had the videographer and photographers for 4 hours, and I made a point, I was like, I don't really want much covering while I'm getting ready, because again, I didn't want to be too overwhelmed. I just wanted to be like in my own little space for a tiny bit. They kind of just did some like behind the scenes stuff. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep Honey. Anything that I forget to say, I might just show you, or just I'll leave it linked. I'll leave it linked down below anyway, but just in case I'm in like the middle of something or I forget or whatever, because like I said, I haven't done one of these in ages. So they took pictures of like the dress, and like we got the, you know, the picture of the dress from behind with like a balcony. We got that picture which I really wanted. They did pictures of the invites and the favors which we DIY'd ourselves. They were able to stay busy, which was really good. While I was still getting ready, my brother came, and he's scared me. He's like, Sophie, it's really hot. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he was like, no, it's really, really hot. And I was like, shit. Oh shit. But it wasn't too bad, to be fair. Once he came, I asked him to take the photographer out and just get pictures of like the reception room and everything, well, just to keep people busy till I was like ready enough for you to be like, yeah, let's take pictures. So they went away for a little bit, and my godmother came over just to kind of, she was literally the room next door to us, like literally next door to us. Everyone had a schedule. If you know me at all, you will not be surprised by that. But everyone had a schedule, everyone stuck to the schedule. I was super happy with that. And it just all went so well. And then my friend and my bridesmaid, Amelia, came over, and she was the one that was gonna help me. And she helped me with my hair, she helped me with my dress. My godmother helped me with my hair as well, because she had like, you know, the bobby pins that are like that, not the slides. She had them and we needed those. And I can't find my brush I want. And it literally was fantastic. The necklace I'm wearing there, it's actually a piece of my mum's wedding dress. This is all the jewellery I wore on the wedding day, by the way. That's why I'm wearing it now. Bar my nose ring, I took that out because I take it out when I do makeup. But yeah, it's part of my mum's wedding dress, and I made one for my godmother too, which the videographer and photographer caught on camera, which I was really, really happy about. I told them about it. I was like, I didn't tell them what was going to happen. I was like, I'm about to have a really special moment with my godmother, so please capture it, because it would mean a lot to have that. And they did, and it was a really, really nice moment between me and my godmother as well. I call her my godmother. She's basically my mom's best friend, but she is essentially my godmother. Like, she's always been there, which I'm really, really, really appreciative. And she came all the way out there for me. Her son lives in Texas, and he came as well, which I was really glad about. I still did a daughter, but yeah, it meant that she could see him too, which, oh, it was just, everything just came so well together. Everyone had a good time, not just at the wedding but in Orlando, and I think that was the biggest thing me and Tom, well, mainly me, that was the biggest thing that I was really worried about, was that people just, not that they would regret coming, but they wouldn't have a good time. This is just the e.l.f. concealer. Is that they wouldn't have a good time, and I'd be like worried, like, oh, have people come all this way and they're not excited or they're not happy? Because we had people come who also lived in America, like Tom's family, and I was just like, oh, and then I was panicking that the resort wasn't nice, and I don't know, but it was literally so perfect. So because the ceremony venue was an outside place, we actually got it for free, which, like I said, I don't want that colour, that's far too light. Like I said, Tom and I will do a video all about it, but we had to kind of like reserve it. So my brother's partner was absolutely outstanding and just sat in the sun and reserved it for us. We honestly could not have asked for a better team around us. It was just fantastic. So like I said, everyone had jobs and things to do. So yeah, my brother's partner's job was just to sit out in the sun. Like I said, their room was right next to the ceremony venue, and I think then Tom came and his dad and his family, and the officiant was amazing. I've only been to, I think, one wedding, Tom's friends, which was not a bad wedding at all, like, I'm not saying that, but I've only been to one wedding. I couldn't hear anything that happened, so we were sat at the back. I don't really know if they might have been good, they might have been bad. I'm assuming they were good, but everyone commented on how good all of the people we had. So how good the officiant was, how amazing the videographer and photographer were, the food. All people kept saying about was the food, the food, the food. So we rented out like a little meeting room in the resort, just to kind of have as a backup in case, like I said, the actual ceremony was an outdoor free bit and it was basically a first come first serve. So we decided to rent out a place just in case we couldn't get anywhere outside, or it rained, or anything like that happened. And it was also a place that people could go after the ceremony, but before the dinner part, just to kind of mingle or like get out the sun or anything like that. And it literally came into use so well. So we did get food for that bit, because I was like, it is a little bit long for people just to not have food. So originally, when we were first planning it, like I said, I feel like I'm telling you all this already, but the other video will be more in depth, I swear. But originally I was just like, you know, we'll go to Publix or wherever and just get like a tray of sandwiches, some fruit, you know, like little nibbles. And then I don't know why or how we ended up doing it, but we decided to get like a caterer, and it was Caribbean food, and oh my god, it was so good. So we had chicken patties, beef patties, veggie patties. Everyone said that the veggie patties were better than all the others, which I was like, oh, okay. And then we had barbecue chicken, we had plantain, and mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, we fed our guests. I think our wedding is now my standard. I need people to feed me. If I go to your wedding, I need to be fed the way I fed my guests. The dinner part at the end, oh my gosh, so much food, so good. But yeah, the ceremony was fantastic, and oh my gosh, so it was kind of like on a decking. Just as I got onto the deck, it's kind of like you walk down and then there's like a deck bit, and then you walk down and then down some steps, and then there's our bit. I know you can't see that. So there's like a deck there, and then there's like a little pathway. As I literally stepped onto the first part of walking, my veil got stuck. My veil got stuck. This is the Too Faced powder, by the way. I swear by this. Is the best thing in the whole entire world. And I literally just I got like pulled back. I went, oh my god, stop. So everyone stopped. Well, like me. It was me, my brother, my godmother in front of us, and then Amelia in front of my godmother. It was just us four. So I was literally like, stop right now. And then as I got loose, we carried on walking. But it was just so beautiful. And me and my brother were just telling each other jokes as we walked down. It wasn't that kind of like sentimental, like, oh, are you getting married today or anything. It was literally just like, let's just have some jokes, let's just be funny. My brother also wore my dad's chain. My dad was super into jewellery. Must be where I got it from, actually. Yeah, my dad's super into jewellery, and he used to wear chains and watches and rings and everything all the time. And I asked my brother to wear one of dad's chains, so it was like he was walking me down the aisle as well. And obviously I wore a piece of my mom's dress. So that's how we honoured them. A big thing of like the wedding was going to be how are we going to honour them, and I saw so many different things on Pinterest. A lot of people put like pictures of them in lockets as they walked down with their bouquet. I didn't really fancy that. Oh my gosh, I saw one, right? Oh my god. They left like seats empty. And it was like this, it was like the seat of like the grandmother or something. And I was like, dude, we'd have no seats left. If this was mine, I'd be like, I've got this person dead, this person dead, this person dead. So I just wanted to do something that only like my brother and I knew, and like a couple of other people, but not everyone. And it was just something really subtle. And I didn't want to be like, I didn't want it to be like, oh, Sophie's the girl with like no parents or whatever. I just wanted to be a little thing, and we knew it, and you know, we were both happy with it, and Tom's like on board with it, he liked it. So yeah, I'm happy with what we did with honouring my parents' side of things. Right, let's move on to eyes. So I kind of do all my base first, and then eyes. Oh, it's so bright outside. Oh, right, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe palette, which I think is gorgeous. It's the shade, it's the 15D one. It's just loads of neutrals, and I'm gonna go in with Upbeat, which is this one there. Very easy and natural. I didn't even use an eye base. I didn't use it on the days, screw it. So yeah, that's how we walked down the aisle, and it was fantastic. Ceremony was outstanding, couldn't have faulted it. It was just literally just what we wanted. It was so perfect. It was quick. No one objected, obviously, because, you know, why would you? And then we were doing photos, but that's when it got quite hot. Like, it was hot anyway, but it got way hotter while we were doing photos. So we just kind of said to people, quickly, we'll do like the group photos, and then once we've done that, like, head over to the reception area. There's drinks and everything waiting for you. So we got drinks, we had like soft drinks, we had alcohol, we had loads of bits. So people just kind of headed there, and we took our photos like with family, and then they went, and then we took photos with this person, and then they went, and then we took photos together. And then we went over to the reception room with the videographer and photographer people. I'm gonna grab the shade Define. I'm pretty sure this is all I did, you know. Whoopsie. To the reception room, and it was just, oh, so gorgeous. So all the decorations were ones that we brought over ourselves, and we could not have done it all without my family, Tom's family, and my friends. They all helped us the day before. I say they helped us, they did it all. They did absolutely everything for us the day before. And I just, honestly, it makes me like really choked up just to think that people did so much for us. And it's just, I don't know, it's just really, really nice. Really nice just to know that people like care and like want to do stuff to help you. But yeah, so everyone set out the day before, so we saw the room, and it was just absolutely fantastic. We didn't have a wedding cake because I just didn't see the point, and I just thought that cupcakes would be so much more cuter, so much better. I love a cupcake as well, and I feel like with a cupcake, no one judges you by how much you eat. Whereas like with a cake slice, I'm one of those people that's like, can I have the bigger slice? And then they give you a bigger slice, and I'm like, no, bigger. And I have another one and another one. So we just, yeah, we did cupcakes, and we got them from Sprinkles. Obviously. I feel like I'm sweating more now than I did on the day. The powder that I was using on like a flatter brush, it's because I don't have any aircon in here, but in America I did. I just dabbed it at the front, and honestly that is pretty much all I did. Oh wait, no, I did highlight my inner corner, didn't I? Which we'll do in a sec. I'm just gonna add some lower lash mascara as well. What was I saying? Yeah, so we had cupcakes from Sprinkles, which were phenomenal. They were all like different flavors, and then it was personalized at the top that said Tom, Soph, I do. Oh, when we went to collect them, the guy was like, congrats by the way, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But yeah, so then the food came. Everyone was like, is there gonna be food? And I was like, dude, look, it's just so hot that the photos ran short. Everything had like a good schedule, but the food came, and it was just fantastic. And then it was like downtime. I had a nap. I had 2 naps on my wedding day. Everyone was like, you won't have time to nap. No, you can't nap. You won't nap on your wedding day. Dude, I had 2 naps. Don't talk to me, the queen of sleep, about napping, okay? I will find something. I will just go off in a corner and nap. Freshened up. And then we made our way to Disney Springs, because our main meal was at Disney Springs, a place called Morimoto Asia. We went there in 2018, and it was blamming fantastic. I'm gonna do my brow bone and inner corner in a bit, but I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my face first. Yeah, we went there before, and it was absolutely incredible. So we knew if we went anywhere, we had to go there for our wedding. Like, it was just a guaranteed thing. Right, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, dark and dark tan. Dark goes on first, dark tan goes on after. We took some photos in Disney Springs, and then everyone, like, passerbyers was so sweet. Like, everyone was like, congratulations, congratulations, because I wore my dress still, obviously, and Tom wore his suit. So at that point, by the way, like, at the reception part, the videographer and photographers left after we did our first dance. because like I said, we only had them for 4 hours. But because where the meal was in a normal restaurant where people would just be out for dinner and just eating in general, I was like, we're not gonna have a videographer and photographer there. Like, it's just, no. I figured at that point people can just take their own photos at that point. So yeah, we didn't have anyone for that part of the day, which was completely fine. We honestly, we haven't looked back at anything and thought, oh, I wish we got a professional photo there. We were all just eating and enjoying our merry little lives. The food at Morimoto is incredible. If you ever go to Orlando, even if you don't do the parks, you don't have to pay to go to Disney Springs. It's completely free. You don't need to pay for it. Like I said, you don't need like a Disney ticket. You don't need anything to go to Springs. Probably just like your ID and money. I would highly recommend going to Morimoto Asia. It's just such a gorgeous vibe. Make sure you get the ribs. Even if you say you don't like ribs, you will love ribs at the end of this. A bit much with the blush because Amelia saw me and she was like, you need more blush. And I was like, I don't know. She went, you need more blush. And I was like, right. So we are using a mixture of these. We've got a Tom Ford cream blush there, which you can see has just been loved and loved and loved by me. MAC Just a Pinch, which is like a shiny glowy blush, which I can't take out because it's splashed. And then L'Oreal Life's a Peach. Get this. It is fantastic. I love it. I've used it for years. I'm obsessed. So the cream one, I just swirl on my fingers, rub them together and then pop on. But yeah, the food in Morimoto was just outstanding. And then after dinner, everyone went home. Because if I'm honest, everyone was tired. It was like 10:30, 11. And we were all tired and it was a long day. Everyone was full. I think that was the thing. Everyone was full. We fed our guests. I said to Tam, I was like, you know what? They can say what they want about any part of the wedding, but you cannot say we did not feed you. We fed you. But yeah, it just went so well. And I just want to wear my dress again. I don't know when I can wear it again. We're originally planning on having a UK wedding. Well, a UK party, not a wedding. We're not going to do a ceremony thing again. We're not doing speeches or anything like that. We were just going to have a party. But I don't know what's going on there. We haven't really spoke about it because I think we came back and there was so much shit going on with the apartment. Like, I just don't even want to, whatever. But there was, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about it yet. Yeah. Because obviously there was quite a few people that couldn't make it. But we're still seeing, like, those people and we're going to, like, still be excited and merry and everything with them anyway, so I'm not really sure what's going on. ABH and Marizy, my bloody fave. My friend was like, film a speed clean wearing it, and I was like, please don't tempt me. I absolutely would. But it's so filthy, it needs cleaning. Do you clean your, I don't know what to do with it. Do I clean it? It's currently in a box with my veil, which I'm going to take out to put my veil on for this look. But yeah, do you like get your dress clean? Do you leave it be? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I just want to say, ooh, that's a lot of highlights. That's a lot of highlight up there. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who commented or liked, shared, messaged, everything. We will obviously go into more detail when we do our personal video together about the experience, but the reason why we just didn't say anything, and even while we were in America, why we didn't, was because we thought at any minute something, you know, might not happen. We had so many issues with the marriage license. It's still lost somewhere in New York. We had to get it sorted in America. We were just, yeah. And anyone who knows me or has been here for a while, you're well aware, I don't say shit, I wait. Like when I got my job at Mac, I didn't tell Tom until they gave me the contract. And I didn't tell you guys until I'd started there for about a week or a month or something, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know, I just don't like to jinx stuff like that. I'm such a big believer in jinxing. I really think that jinxing is like an actual thing. So yeah, I just a bit nervous, I'm sorry. I can't remember if I wore Bite Me or Sweet Tea from Morphe, or if I wore Strip Down, but they're all kind of the same, like brown neutral vibes, aren't they? But yeah, thank you honestly so much. Seriously, thank you with all of our heart. I have not got back to everyone. because in all honesty I was just blown away by it. But it literally meant the world to both of us. That people cared and like wanted us to get married and be happy. By Oh Georgia. Oh, the nude lipstick was Peach Dark by MAC, which I've always said I was going to wear on my wedding day, and by Oh Georgia, and I'm so glad that I did. My wedding day makeup was just makeup I wear all the time. I didn't practice my wedding day makeup. Tiny bit of peach clear lip gloss, but who's surprised there? Not me. I didn't practice this once because I just kind of knew. I knew the vibe I was going for, which was like a brown, warm glam like this. But I feel like because I've done it for so long, this is always the makeup I go to, that I just didn't need to practice. So yeah. Let's set our face and then we will we'll do hair. Urban Decay Chill. Do you know, I think I remember now actually, I didn't set my makeup on the day. I remember saying to the girls, because even after obviously all the heat that we got married in, and because we were like directly in the sun, and after I had 2 naps, well I only napped once with makeup on, I remember saying to the girls, I did not set my face today. My makeup lasted. Anyway, right, let's do hair. I need to open the window before I melt, because I've not done all of this makeup for nothing. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I've had to open the window because otherwise I will literally melt. So I have most of my hair in a bobble already. Ignore the tapes, who cares? So I've got it in a bobble already, and then I've got this bit left out currently. And what I'm gonna do is a tiny bit at the front, so I kind of go in like a triangle almost, like that, and I'm just gonna part that off and pop a wee little clip in it, just like so. That's very warm. I grab a bubble, and now this is where I needed help. So if this doesn't look outstanding, don't hate me, because I had eyes at the back of me when I originally did this. I did have a little bit out here I curled as well, so just pull that out, wrap that around. Can you see the bubble? Oh, it's my nail come off. Wow. So obviously I feel like tapes are open there, aren't they? So, you know, that's when I'd have help. Right, let's take this down for a sec, because that's gonna make me hot. Okay, then what I did, brushed it all out, make sure it was nice. So I just plaited it. I knew I wasn't allowed a messy bun, and I knew I could not have hair touching me, like I would be very annoyed. For the evening I took all this out because I started to get a headache. I took all this out and then just did a high pony and curled the pony bits, and everyone was happy and they didn't shout at me, so it's fine. Put an elastic in here. Oh my gosh, you guys might not know, I didn't have a nail on my index finger on the wedding hand on the wedding day. I lost it at a Disney park. It's so sad. Right, so originally we were like doing it like that, but it was just too sticky outy. I don't know if you could see that, sorry. It was too sticky outy, so what we did, I don't have those slides like that, I've only got the normal ones, so hopefully this can still work. Was I wrapped it, but I kept it flat as much as I could, because then it didn't stick out as bad. Again, I have no idea what this looks like, so it could still look really, really bad, but oh well. I'm just gonna stick some clips in anywhere. Again, I can't really see anything. And I did have, I did have 2 other sets of eyes and hands helping me. So, yeah. Right, once it's flat like that, does that come out a lot of that? Oh god, it's hot. I just curled these little bits here. My God, it's hot. I know I'm in my dressing gown, but I'm not about to show you guys my arms. Ooh, hem. And I coat away, not toward. Right, here's my veil. It's not steamed because it's, like I said, it's been in a box. And then we did it above, so get the grip, and we did it above the bun. We didn't know if we did it above or below, but it was definitely above. So just slot it in, and then there, that was it. Right, and then let's take those out, just kind of, and they just kind of like fell on their own accord as well. Oh, that's a very tight one. Definitely want that to fall quite a bit. There we go. And then that was it. Right, let me get changed. 2 secs. Okay, so the final touch was my tiara, which I know that if you guys are not new here and have been here for a while, you're not surprised remotely that I wore a tiara. I wear a tiara on my birthday, so why would I not wear one on my wedding day? Doesn't make sense, does it? Like, who would do that? But this was it. This is everything I wore and did on my makeup and my hair on my wedding day. Oh, I can't believe I'm married. It feels weird. It feels, everyone's like, how does it feel? Are you like, is it feeling different? It feels the same. Like, our relationship feels exactly the same. We're deeper in love, but like, it's weird to say the word husband. I feel old. If any of you are brides to be, then please send me photos and videos and talk weddings with me. I love it. Some of my clients are getting married and I just sit and I'm like, oh my God, so have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? And it's just fun. So yeah, but please keep me up to date if you guys are planning to get married. If you did enjoy this, then please give it a thumbs up. It does help a lot. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.
You can watch some TV, watch some Netflix if you want. You